Good morning and welcome to Going to Work with Gena, which is an infomercial for STEM students. I'm Dr. Gena Henderson. This morning, STEM students, I want to share my two daughters with you. Remember, we were doing the Paris excursion. And so I have asked them to look into everything that it would take in order for us to go on a trip to Paris, okay? So this is my daughter, Zuri. This is my youngest daughter. She's 13. This is my older daughter. Her name is Denaya, and she's 15. So we're going to start with the we'll start with the youngest daughter and see what she has. Okay, so when it comes to planning a trip to Paris, what do you think are some of the most essential things that you would need to do? What were your steps in doing this?
Okay, first, you probably need to budget, so probably a year in advance or 6 months. You need to budget and save money and stuff like that, cause going to a different country is expensive. And well, that's the first thing. You need to budget yourself, and you need to be able to make sure you can get out of the country. So, passport and your luggage and stuff like that. And yeah, and then I'd also go shopping for new stuff. So new clothes to go in the luggage.
No one has seen your clothes, so that won't matter.
So
okay, all right. Okay, so all right, Denai, tell me what would you do?
You have to plan it all out first.
Yes.
Just in case you have to also have a backup plan just in case everything doesn't go out as it should, and then have extra money saved off to the side just in case things cost more than it should, and just plan everything accordingly.
Okay, so STEM students, I have this simple thing that I always tell you to do whenever you're doing a project. You can think of this trip as a project. You always want to plan, do, act, and then you check yourself, right? So I can tell you that they've done they've done some planning, okay? But they need to look into how much does it cost. I know Zuri said about a budget, but when you're planning, you need to look at how much does it cost, who is all going on with us on this trip, so that you can maintain the cost a little bit, especially if it's a family that's going to be going on this trip. I know you mentioned the passport. Yes, passports are expensive. They're about $200 a pop. So that means that if you got 7 people going, and that's in one family, that's like $1,400 right there. So you got to make sure you do that. But I always tell, so what you would have done is you would have made a list of things by planning. You would have made a list of things. Then you would act. You would do whatever it was that you would go apply for the passports, go take the pictures for the passports, things like that. And then you would act. The act is actually saying, okay, I got all the luggage, I got all of this, I got all of that. But then you want to look, I know when I go on trips, and if it's to Paris, there may be other smaller excursions inside of Paris. You're so close to one place that you want to go to another place because you just don't know when you're going to get a chance to go back over to Europe. Okay, so plan, you do it. You plan, do, act, then you check it. Okay, so it's plan, do, act. That's the process. So it's not just about the planning, but you have to start doing things simultaneously to make sure that the trip can actually happen, okay? So we'll get into some more details about this Paris excursion because, maybe the girls will plan for us to actually go on a trip to Paris. So I want to thank you for going to work with Gena this morning. If there are any infomercials that you missed, please don't hesitate to go to YouTube, go on to work with Gena. Thank you.